Hi guys, Chosen Reactions, and in this video I'm going to react to the first episode of the Umbrella Academy. The Umbrella Academy won the Patreon poll, so I'm going to react to the first season, and if I like the season and you guys like my reactions, then I'm probably going to continue with the next season, because, you know, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a second season. So yeah, what do I know? Pretty sure it's comic book related, so probably superheroes, and I know there's a monkey. Maybe that sounds random, but my Netflix thumbnail is literally a monkey. I'm not sure if it's like the thumbnail for everyone, but yeah, a monkey is going to be related to the show. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I believe. So let's get into it. Did I just see it? Is she pregnant? Don't tell me she got pregnant because the guy was staring at her.
On the 12th hour of the first day of October 1989, 43 women around the world gave birth. This was unusual only in the fact that none of these women had been pregnant when the day first began.
How much do you want for it?
It's 7. Jesus Christ. I think buff is an understatement. Astronaut? That crack? Number 2, Diego?
Who is it?
Not sure if he counts as superhero? That soundtrack? Astronaut? Superhero? Celebrity? Allison. Number 4, Klaus.
Allison! Have you heard the news? When was the last time you saw your father?
Have you heard from your brothers? Allison, will you wear Valentino to the funeral?
Jesus, talk about inappropriate? Not even 5 minutes. Jesus Christ! Are you addicted to dying and coming back to life or something? Number 7, Fanyo. And do they really have like numbers? Because why skip 5 and 6 and then go straight to 7? Don't tell me he numbered them.
What is she doing here? You don't belong here, not after what you did.
You're seriously gonna do this today? Way to dress for the occasion, by the way.
At least I'm wearing black.
Touche.
Were you the first one on the scene?
Pogo found him.
No, I talked to Pogo. He said he couldn't find Dad's monocle.
And your point being?
Well, can you think of a single time that you saw Dad and he wasn't wearing that monocle? No. Which means someone took it.
Extraordinary. My life is number 7. Do I see a monkey? And a talking monkey. Pogo.
Your father always believed that number 5 was still out there somewhere. He never lost hope.
Look where that got him.
I hope he's not the one behind it. What if he came back and he... And why does it sound like Sims music? This distracts me.
What about Claire?
He got custody.
Shit. You could always do your, you know, rumor thing.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
What happened?
Same thing that always happens. I made a wish and it came true and I couldn't take it back.
Look, I know you don't like to do it, but I need you to talk to Dad.
I can't just call Dad in the afterlife.
What?
And be like, Dad, could you just stop playing tennis with Hitler for a moment and take a quick call?
Since when? That's your thing.
I'm not in the right
You can call...
frame of mind.
You can talk with ghosts.
Yeah.
I heard that you shot your friend.
Ah. That's what they meant with the rumors.
What the hell?
Guns are for sissies. Real men throw knives.
It's messed up enough to see adults doing shit like this, but children?
Very quickly. They're free. They're scared, clearly, but they do seem to be unharmed.
Oh, whoa, whoa!
Can we go home now?
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Why can't I go play with the others?
I'm afraid there's just nothing special about you. Come on! Come on! Chop, chop! You always were a stubborn bastard!
I don't know about you, but I need a drink.
Why does it feel like I'm watching bloopers? The fuck? Epic shot! Hey! Hey! It's the missing dude! What the fuck, man? Am I number 5 just number 5?
It's been 17 years.
It's been a lot longer than that.
So you were stuck there?
Where'd you go?
The future. That's shit, by the way.
Called it.
I should have listened to the old man. You know, jumping through space is one thing. Jumping through time is a toss of the dice. My consciousness is 58.
But
Apparently my body is now 13 again.
How
hey,
does that even work?
Dolores kept saying the equations were off.
They hate me.
Oh, there are worse things that can happen.
You mean like what happened to Ben?
Was it bad?
Did something happen? Dad died. Remember?
Oh, yes, of course.
Says he's to rest. You know, recharge.
and she doesn't age ever. And then we're gonna talk about the fact that we have a talking how can he talk?
You know, you of all people should be on my side of here, number 1.
I am warning you.
After everything he did to you, he had to ship you 1,000,000 miles away.
Diego, stop talking.
That's how much he couldn't stand the sight of you.
Boys, stop this at once.
I'm pretty sure Luther can make smashed potatoes out of you.
Come here, big boy.
We did just say number 5. Yeah.
Diego, no!
What the?
You must also remember that there is no individual stronger than the collective.
That's not fair. Five cheated.
He adapted. The ties that bind you together make you stronger than you are alone.
Seriously.
I hope you know your father loved you very much. In his own way.
Oh, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Take care of yourself.
I see a diuretic hippo about to shit on my face. It's terrifying.
Terrific.
Huh? What was with the hair? There was hair, right? Like, I don't want to be rude, but are you a robot? Guessing yes.
You think I want to shoot a kid? Go home with that on my conscience?
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. You won't be going home.
Oh shit! Eee!
Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? So take me back to
So, did you kill him, or you just took that because you were emotional and wanted something? No.
Decided on drum roll.
Wait, is that Ben? Who's talking with? So it is Ben. Deceased. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah.
I've decided you're the only one I can trust.
Why me?
Because you're ordinary.
Can we stop saying it like it's a bad thing? Yeah, you should have just said that.
I never figured out what killed the human race. I did find something else. The date it happens. The world ends in 8 days. I have no idea how to
I'm
stop.
sorry, 8 days? 8 days?
Put on a pot of coffee.
Wait, that's how it ends? Well, oh. What the heck, man? 8 days. Okay, anyways, that was the first episode of the Umbrella Academy. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. I wasn't too sure what to expect. I mean, I was hoping you guys, voted well. But this part was very good in my opinion. I think it did a nice job of introducing us to the characters, which were quite a lot. Also giving us information about the past, but in an interesting way. It didn't feel... I mean, this episode's pretty long, like, let me just look. Like, almost an hour. But I think the pacing was very good. There were moments where I felt like, this is dragging on too long. No, I was very much intrigued throughout the whole episode. I like that we got to see, like, present, things of the past, present, but it kind of felt like a puzzle. You got some little pieces, and then you could make, make the puzzle? What am I even saying? Anyways, I think I appreciated it didn't start off with a very long flashback of some kind of montage where we could see them grow up and then we get to a point where they are at now. No, instead we begin with the present, and we had this very epic soundtrack I guess by Ellen Page, or should I say Vanya, and we were introduced to them, and they were really linked to their numbers, and then we skipped to number 7 suddenly, and it was like, wait, what happened to number 6 and 5, which we figured out through the episode. Speaking of which, number 5, and you really need to name, but he's definitely my favorite of them so far. He's really my favorite. He's so cool. Although I do feel very bad for him, even though he seems so chill, but as we just heard, world's gonna end in 8 days, there's no one gonna be there, no one. And I guess that's why he's back. Not sure why he didn't come back earlier, but to put a stop to it. I like the interactions between them, and that was pretty much not just by the way they were talking, but also by, I guess, I don't know, you could kind of feel which characters can get along with each other, not just by what they say to each other, but you could already feel, I guess, the vibe changing in the room, I would say. Does that make sense? And also that it's, even though that we can see that their dad was definitely problematic, that you can also, I don't know, I still feel for example for Luther, that he does care, that he is upset that he lost his father, but I also understand that I can also understand why Diego, for example, described him as a horrible man, but that's really not how children should grow up. It's not because they have powers or somehow their moms were pregnant when they started and get pregnant and all that. They're still children. It doesn't matter how extraordinary or how gifted they are. They should have a normal, sort of normal childhood. At least not giving them tattoos and forcing them to be badass little children, ninja superheroes. I don't know. It's like, it was literally messy. One of them was all covered in blood. Yeah, their lives extremely complicated, but I thought that every one of them would have powers. But at this point, Vanya doesn't have any. But like I said, I do think that she's gonna end up with powers. I feel like that's one of those tropes, I think. Of course, don't spoil me with anything. Let me be stupid in peace. Thank you. But I do feel for her that I can understand that, even though you would say, for us, or for me, that I wouldn't want to trade my childhood with theirs. I could understand that she wanted to be a part of the group, wanted to be like them, especially because her dad keeps on saying that there's nothing special, with her. She's just ordinary, and he wasn't as invested in her, and she's actually, I guess, kind of more of like, has to assist him with doing those exercises, make up this exercises for his children. There's definitely a lot of I like that even though there are some WTF moments in the episode, there's still a lot of grounded moments as well. They aren't that out there. I mean, maybe Klaus. They still feel, I guess, relatable. It doesn't always have to be, but I like that in this show so far. Even though we had some what the moments, there's still a lot of more moments where, like, okay, I think I get this, or I can empathize with this. Also, for example, interesting. I mean, shouldn't even call it dynamic between Alice and Luther. It's clear that they both have feelings for each other, and not like, adoptive brother and sister feelings, but especially from Luther's side. So I wonder how that's going to develop. And I wasn't too clear what they first met, but he was talking to her about, making rumors or something when she told him about the fact that she divorced Patrick, and that he got custody over her daughter, or their daughter Claire. But the rumor thing is that her powers, like, she can whisper, like, make a rumor, I would say, and then it comes true. Like, I heard that you shot your friend, and then does that. So she made some kind of, she messed up with the rumor thing, and that's why she ended up divorcing Patrick. I'm not sure. She said something, I got what I wished, that she wanted a divorce but wanted him. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure what she meant with that. Probably made a mistake in her wording or something, and that's how it ended up, because she definitely didn't seem, at least in my opinion, too keen on not having custody over her daughter. So Klaus, I thought, that he was addicted to, I guess, well, should I say killing himself, but like overdosing to this sensation about being dead and not being brought back to life. But now it makes more sense when we found out that he's able to communicate with the dead, and he's in fact still in contact. I mean, sorta. It's not like Ben was in a talkative mood, but with Ben. So I'm wondering, like, I'm still a little bit fuzzy how that exactly works. Also wonder if you're gonna have an explanation why exactly their dad doesn't want to, I don't point out, like, hey, maybe Diego killed me. Maybe he didn't, he just liked my monocle. Yeah. I don't know, each character is interesting. I don't think one of them isn't interesting. So that's important. I mean, there are quite a lot, but each of them interests me. There are a lot of questions I still have, but there were also a lot of questions already got answered, but in a pretty natural way. I think the only thing that felt forced a little bit was when we saw Diego standing there with the monocle and we had got this voiceover. I was like, dude, I know I can be very slow, but even I understood that was the monocle of the freaking dad. Like, we didn't need that voiceover. I mean, I didn't need that voiceover. That was a little bit, that took me out a little bit, and I'm still confused with the whole with Pogo. I do like him, but I'm guessing maybe we're gonna see how he became he, because I don't know. I'm not sure if the father Reginald made something that gave Pogo the ability that he could talk and all that. I don't know. And we also have the mom, who is a robot, but she has feelings. I actually feel kind of bad for her though. I don't know, it's a mess. So yeah, maybe I should just stop. But anyways, I'm very intrigued, very excited for the next episode. And yeah, I think that will be it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.